Hello, I'm Janet, the vocalist of Mimesis, and today I'm going to be talking about the lyrics for our song CTRL ALT Delete. All of our songs have a scientific theme as well as an emotional or psychological theme. The scientific theme of this song is computer science. The emotional or psychological theme has to do with communication, particularly in relationships. Overall, this song is a bit of a dark way to ask the question, what does it mean to be human? And there's really no answer for that. So the lyrics, there's no backspace key for the words that I speak, another language on repeat. I view you through your silver screen, always something in the way, always something out of place. In computer programming, another language on repeat. This alludes to the fact that you can create programming languages to do pretty much anything you want. And then if they're repeating, it's kind of like a loop. You can write loops to do different things and to loop through data to find certain information. Here though, that refers to making the same mistake always over and over and over. It's like you're stuck in this loop. This also alludes to communication, modern communication, especially with dating. A lot of people in relationships, they met on an app where they're viewing each other through a screen on their phone. And it's very, very hard to really feel connected to people and get to know them that way. We can also show the world what we want them to see, not really what they should see or who we really are. We can pick and choose how to fill out a dating profile or even a social media profile, and we can just kind of be whoever we want in a way through a screen specifically. We have the title of the song, CTRL ALT Delete, which is repeated throughout. But on a computer, if you do CTRL ALT Delete, this is going to end your tasks. So it alludes to just wishing that there was a CTRL ALT Delete series of buttons for life that you could press and then, just sort of like end anything negative from your life. I make the same mistakes, I feel automated. Copy and paste, it's happening again and again. I think there's a flaw in my code, breaking through the firewall. This has to do with wanting to stay cut off from everyone else and putting up defenses. A firewall is kind of like security, cybersecurity. Certain viruses shouldn't be able to break through a firewall, but sometimes they can, and they can infiltrate your system. The flaw in my code piece is basically me asking, what's wrong with me? Flaw in my code, connection lost, connection lost. Those are the lyrics, and then we get to this really cool voicemail part. You have reached the voicemail box of Janet. Please leave a message at the tone. And then it's like, I'd love to tell you if she'll call you right back, but she probably won't. And this is alluding to kind of like 21st century communication, the idea that we're so available all the time because we're always on our phones, but then at the same time, it's like, why is communication so hard? It really is, in my opinion. I think that technology is awesome, but it also has really complicated the way that we talk to each other and communicate with each other at the same time. Running low battery, no more energy, what does it mean to be human? I want to write the world on my skin so I can be sure it's the real one I'm living in. Ink of the needle, carved symbols eternal. Pain just reminds me, piercing anatomy, our foreign tongues, a part of me. I need to feel connected to the system. I'm stuck in a loop, stuck in, stuck in, stuck in. So the beginning of the song represents more robotic or computer topics. And then this part of the song is trying to connect it in a very human way. This part of the song is more human to represent the duality of the two. Technology wouldn't exist if humans hadn't made it first, and then now I would argue a lot of people in our society feel like humanity as it is now really wouldn't be the same or exist the same without technology. I think we can all agree that if something terrible happened to society or to the world in kind of like a dystopian sense, I think a lot of people can agree that a lot of people would die without technology as well, so we're also dependent on it now. So the pain lyric really is about the fact that pain is a very human thing to experience. It's kind of like that, like pinch me, I'm dreaming phrase where you want to know that what is happening is real and pain is real. If you feel pain, you know that you're human. You know that that you have either emotions or your body is real. The ink of the needle part is about tattoos. So I have 2 tattoos right now. They all are representative of different cultures, I guess you could say, like basically different symbols from experiences that have meant a lot to me. One is Norwegian, which is my own culture, and one is Cambodian. I spent some time teaching there in school, and it had a very big impact on me as a person. And overall, this represents my humanity because it's very symbolic. I have a tattoo that is Norwegian, it's right here, and it signifies my heritage, basically, my ancestors' culture. So again, going back to what does it mean to be human, what does it mean to think about our past and where we fit into the world. And then the lyrics, but this flaw in my code, I'm broken. I think there's a virus deep inside us. I think there's a virus deep inside us. There's a flaw in my code, there's a flaw in my code. So overall, a lot of people who have reviewed our music have listened to this song or watched the music video. It's on YouTube, check it out. Some of them have mentioned that the lyrics seem very dark, and that is completely true. Most of the lyrics that I write end up being pretty dark. I wrote these songs when I was at a low point emotionally, but I felt really inspired for the first time in a long time, which is why, so when we first started writing these songs, till when the songs were actually finished being written, it was actually a very short span of time. It didn't take long at all because myself and the guitarist were very, very inspired. Similar to the song The Chariot that we have, I felt really lonely at the time, and I just kind of felt like I wasn't really fitting in with the world. I was struggling to understand my place in the world. Just really, really wanted to find like my place, if that makes sense. I find it very interesting to look at where our society has been in history and study ancient cultures, and then kind of look at where we are today with technology. Check us out, facebook.com/MimesisProg or at MimesisProg on Instagram. And you can check out our website, MimesisProg.com. Our music is available on Spotify, iTunes, all that stuff. And be sure you keep following us for updates. Thank you.